The scheme is committed to introducing Latin and classics generally in local state schools, primary and secondary, where the subject has not been offered before.
It's a great opportunity for our girls in order to improve their English skills, to really take a step up on the ladder and make themselves look that little bit better than everyone else when they apply for jobs, apply for colleges and further on to university.
I want to be the first person to speak Latin on the moon.
I want to be a doctor, and a lot of the medicines are in Latin and Greek, and Latin is very similar to Greek.
I want to be a captain of a ship.
And how will Latin help that?
Well, if you want to speak different languages to people in charge of different ports, Latin can help.
The scheme is essentially about empowering young people through communication.
I was keen for my students to get involved because I'd seen the benefits I'd had, enabling me to discuss language, structure and meaning, and I was really keen for children to have this opportunity as well.
It is, to an extent, the language of entitlement and privilege, so it's partly about opening up access to young people who might not otherwise have that kind of access.
My boys in this school were mostly born with next to nothing. Many of them are refugees. International new arrivals account for about a quarter of the school. So, you know, it's to have this kind of little help which is normally reserved for the privileged middle classes, I think is terribly important.
Latin's a wonderful experience for them, and it sits underneath a lot of other subjects such as science, and gives them the opportunity to explore where language comes from, to see patterns, but also to make connections, and that's such a higher level skill that's so important for young people today in the kind of joined up learning that we expect of them.
In science subjects, where of course much of the terminology which young people are being expected to master derives from Latin or via Latin from Greek.
We've been running classes since last September. We've had children from year 5 and 6 working in small groups. They've been facilitated by tutors and the classes have been really successful.
I'm an undergraduate at the University of Manchester and I'm taking classical studies. I'm teaching at Levenshulme High School for Girls and I really enjoy what I do because I would like to be a classics teacher in the future.
We're very lucky to have both Monor and David. They're both very flexible and they've got a wonderful way with the children, so they take the source scheme material and they really bring it alive, so the fact that they can bring that and deliver that scheme in the way they do is quite phenomenal really.
Your teachers of English, modern languages, history or other subjects can, if they follow a Latin class for a year, with support and help from us, lead Latin clubs and classes themselves in the years to come and make it available on a sustainable basis.
We love Latin!
The larger your vocabulary, the more effective you are in communication. And the more effective you are as a communicator, the more possibilities and opportunities there are for you in life.
If you have self-confidence, and that's something you can get from learning Latin, you are halfway there to success. And that's one of the things that you'll get from this course.